Important message for anyone who deals with leg pain, swelling, varicose veins, or even struggles with walking for long periods. Your legs might be warning you. Weak circulation, inflammation, and poor nutrition are often to blame, and what you eat daily could either protect or destroy your leg health. If you're living in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, or Australia, chances are high your diet includes foods that silently damage your blood vessels and joints. But the truth is, changing your diet can transform your leg strength, reduce pain, and improve mobility. These top 12 foods are crucial. Ignore them, and your legs could suffer for years. Let's begin with the first key foods you must add today. Starting with beets. This vegetable is one of the most powerful nitric oxide boosters known in nutrition science. Salmon is another powerhouse for leg health, especially because of its high omega-3 fatty acid content. Nitric oxide helps expand blood vessels, allowing better circulation all the way to the feet. In the United States, poor circulation is a leading cause of leg ulcers, restless legs, and chronic swelling. Beets are loaded with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. They help lower blood pressure, reduce stiffness in arteries, and deliver more oxygen to leg muscles, especially during exercise. If you're struggling with fatigue when walking or muscle cramps at night, your body could be starved of oxygen-rich blood. People in their 50s and 60s in states like Florida and Texas report that simply drinking beet juice before a walk helped them go longer distances without pain. You can roast beets, juice them, or add them to smoothies. But the key is consistency. Beets also contain betalains, which reduce inflammation and support detoxification. Chronic inflammation damages the tiny capillaries in the legs, which leads to varicose veins and spider veins that so many people are desperately trying to hide under their jeans. In the United States, people consume far too many omega-6 oils like soybean and corn oil, which promote inflammation and vascular damage. Omega-3s do the opposite. They reduce inflammation, prevent blood clotting, and improve blood vessel elasticity. When your legs feel heavy or throbbing, especially after long hours of sitting or standing, like working at a desk in Canada or behind a retail counter in the United Kingdom, it could be because your blood isn't flowing efficiently. Wild-caught salmon is best, especially from Alaskan sources. Farmed salmon often has fewer beneficial fats and more contaminants, which you don't want in your circulation. Spinach is rich in magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K, nutrients essential for muscle contraction, blood clot regulation, and healthy veins. Magnesium in particular helps relax leg muscles and prevent spasms. Deficiency in magnesium is widespread across the United States, especially among people who rely heavily on processed or fast foods. If you've ever felt your calves cramp suddenly at night or during a workout, it could be a sign your magnesium is depleted. Vitamin K is crucial for directing calcium to the bones and away from soft tissues like arteries and veins, reducing the risk of calcification. When calcium builds up in the veins and arteries, circulation worsens, and legs become prone to pain and swelling. Spinach also contains nitrates, like beets, but in smaller amounts. You can eat it raw in salads or sauté it lightly with olive oil. It pairs well with salmon, too, creating a powerful meal for blood flow and muscle function. Oranges and citrus fruits in general are rich in vitamin C and bioflavonoids. These support collagen formation, which is the structural protein that keeps veins and capillaries strong. Collagen declines naturally with age, which is why varicose veins become more common after age 40. But in the United States and Canada, high-sugar diets accelerate collagen breakdown even faster. Vitamin C helps restore it. In particular, the bioflavonoid hesperidin, found in oranges and lemons, strengthens vein walls and improves lymphatic drainage. If you're experiencing swollen ankles at the end of the day, or if your socks leave deep marks on your skin, your lymphatic system might be struggling. Oranges help flush excess fluids while reducing pressure in the leg veins. Eating them whole is better than juicing, since the fiber helps slow sugar absorption and supports gut health, which plays a surprising role in inflammation control. Sweet potatoes are often overlooked, but they are one of the best complex carbohydrates for supporting long-term leg energy and joint health. They're packed with potassium and fiber, and they help manage blood sugar levels. In the United Kingdom, where diets often contain high amounts of refined starches like white bread and potatoes, sweet potatoes are a much better choice. Potassium is critical for balancing sodium levels, which helps prevent fluid retention in the legs. Swollen calves, ankles, and feet are often due to high sodium diets, especially among those living in southern states like Georgia or Alabama, where salty comfort foods are common. Sweet potatoes offer slow-digesting carbs, meaning you get stable energy without the crash. People who suffer from arthritis-related leg pain often find sweet potatoes help due to their anti-inflammatory anthocyanins, natural pigments that reduce joint swelling and stiffness. Dark chocolate, especially varieties that contain over 70% cocoa, are rich in flavonoids that help improve circulation. This might surprise you, but in several studies done across the United States, people who consumed high flavonoid dark chocolate saw improved blood flow within just hours. That means more oxygen reaching your legs when you walk, climb stairs, or exercise. Poor blood flow makes your legs feel tired and heavy. In states like New York or Illinois, where people often live in high-rise apartments and walk long distances, having strong circulation is key. Flavonoids in dark chocolate also reduce oxidative stress, which is one of the hidden causes behind aging veins, poor wound healing, and even nerve pain in the legs. It's critical to choose dark chocolate with low added sugar, because refined sugar causes the exact damage you're trying to reverse. Too much sugar stiffens the arteries, inflames the joints, and contributes to weight gain, which adds pressure on your knees, hips, and ankles. Avocados provide healthy fats, fiber, potassium, and magnesium, all in one whole food. They support leg health by reducing inflammation, improving joint lubrication, and stabilizing blood pressure. In California and across the southwestern United States, avocados are a dietary staple for people seeking heart and vascular health. For those in Canada and the United Kingdom, where colder climates may limit fresh produce access in winter, adding avocados to your meals can offer a concentrated source of anti-inflammatory fats. Their monounsaturated fats also support healthy cholesterol levels, which directly impact blood vessel health. Stiff, narrowed arteries are often the reason people feel burning sensations or numbness in the lower legs. Avocados help preserve arterial flexibility. Additionally, avocados contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that support connective tissue health, which is vital for people who suffer from ligament pain or tendinitis in the knees or ankles. Blueberries, rich in anthocyanins and polyphenols, protect against oxidative stress and capillary damage. Tiny blood vessels in the legs are the first to get damaged when blood sugar is out of control or when inflammation levels are too high. This damage shows up as broken capillaries, purple spots, or easy bruising. In the United States, where diabetes and prediabetes affect nearly half the adult population, leg health suffers because of poor blood glucose management. Blueberries can actually help improve insulin sensitivity while also protecting blood vessels. In fact, a study in the United Kingdom showed that older adults who consumed blueberries daily had improved mobility and less stiffness in the knees. These berries also contain compounds that inhibit enzymes that degrade collagen and elastin, meaning your skin and vein structure stays stronger for longer. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or salads, but always choose fresh or frozen over juice, which lacks fiber and concentrates sugar. Nuts, especially walnuts and almonds, are nutrient-dense and anti-inflammatory. They're rich in magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects leg muscles and blood vessels from oxidative damage. In people living in urban centers like Chicago or Toronto, long commutes and desk jobs mean sitting for hours, which leads to poor leg circulation and discomfort. Snacking on a handful of nuts can help balance your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, calm inflammation, and support vascular repair. Walnuts are particularly rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that supports joint lubrication. Inflammation in the knees and hips often leads to reduced movement, which worsens leg circulation over time. Nuts also provide plant sterols, which help maintain healthy cholesterol and prevent plaque buildup in arteries feeding your lower body. Just be careful to avoid heavily salted or sugar-coated varieties that are commonly sold in grocery chains across the United States. The next part will continue with more critical foods for leg strength, deeper insights into circulation damage, and the shocking reason why even healthy people in places like Canada and Australia end up with chronic leg issues despite active lifestyles. Another food that stands out for powerful leg support is garlic, one of the most potent natural blood thinners and circulation boosters found in nature. It's been used medicinally for centuries, but modern research, especially out of the United States, confirms its ability to lower blood pressure, reduce arterial plaque, and prevent clot formation. These three benefits alone make garlic a must-have for anyone suffering from cold feet, numbness in the legs, or the feeling of heaviness when walking. In the United States and Canada, where diets are often rich in sodium and processed fats, blood becomes thick and arteries harden prematurely. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which helps relax blood vessels and thin the blood, improving flow from the heart all the way down to the feet. People who suffer from peripheral artery disease often report tingling or burning sensations in their calves after only a short walk. This is because blood flow is getting choked off. Eating fresh garlic regularly, especially raw or lightly cooked, helps reduce this risk. And it doesn't take much. Just 1 or 2 cloves a day can offer real, measurable benefits. Garlic also reduces inflammation in the vascular endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels, which protects against leg swelling, vein issues, and pain after long periods of standing. Turmeric is another food that's becoming widely recognized across the United States for its profound anti-inflammatory properties, especially for joint and muscle pain in the legs. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, targets inflammatory pathways like COX2 and TNF-alpha, which are the same ones targeted by prescription anti-inflammatories. Unlike those drugs, turmeric doesn't harm the liver or digestive system. People in the United Kingdom and Australia dealing with arthritis or past sports injuries often find turmeric dramatically reduces knee swelling and improves mobility. In the U.S., many individuals with fibromyalgia or chronic pain syndromes have started incorporating turmeric capsules or golden milk into their daily routine. For leg pain that wakes you up at night or prevents you from standing comfortably, turmeric is worth trying. To get the full benefits, it must be taken with black pepper, which increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. This is critical because turmeric on its own doesn't absorb well. Adding turmeric to eggs, soups, or even smoothies is simple, and it works best when taken daily. Watermelon might seem like a surprising food to help with leg health, but it's incredibly effective for hydration, circulation, and muscle recovery. Watermelon contains citrulline, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide levels in the body. This expands blood vessels, reduces blood pressure, and improves oxygen delivery to working muscles. Many athletes in the United States use watermelon juice as a natural pre-workout drink because it helps reduce soreness and enhance endurance. For people struggling with chronic leg fatigue or cramps, citrulline can make a huge difference. But watermelon also has high water content, over 90%, which helps flush out excess sodium from the body. That's especially important in regions like the southern U.S., where salty diets and dehydration from hot weather cause leg swelling and fluid retention. It's also rich in antioxidants like lycopene, which reduces inflammation in the arteries and helps support joint tissues. For older adults in Canada and Australia, staying hydrated is often overlooked as a solution to leg pain, but dehydration causes the blood to thicken, making circulation sluggish and increasing the risk of clots. Eggs, particularly pasture-raised eggs, offer essential nutrients for nerve and muscle health. The B vitamins found in egg yolks, especially B12, are critical for nerve function, and deficiencies often lead to tingling, numbness, or burning sensations in the legs. In the United States, vitamin B12 deficiency is common in older adults, especially those on medications like metformin or acid blockers, which interfere with absorption. That's why leg nerve pain, often misdiagnosed as sciatica or neuropathy, is on the rise. Eggs are also a great source of vitamin D and choline, which support muscle coordination and reduce inflammation. Vitamin D deficiency has been linked to muscle weakness, particularly in the lower body. People living in cloudier climates like the United Kingdom or parts of Canada often have extremely low vitamin D levels, especially during winter, which worsens joint pain and reduces strength in the legs. Including eggs several times a week helps nourish the muscles and support the nervous system that controls leg function. It's not just about building muscles. It asks about making sure the nerves that control them are firing correctly. Lentils and legumes like black beans and chickpeas are rich in protein, fiber, and a variety of minerals that promote strong veins and better circulation. Folate and iron, which are critical for forming red blood cells. In the United States, anemia is often underdiagnosed, particularly among women, and it leads to symptoms like fatigue, dizziness, and cold legs and feet. When the blood lacks healthy red cells, oxygen delivery to the legs becomes impaired. That's when walking uphill, standing for too long, or even going upstairs becomes a struggle. Lentils help reverse this by improving iron status naturally, and they have the added benefit of being very low on the glycemic index, meaning they help control blood sugar, something that is crucial for preventing nerve damage in the legs. In diabetic neuropathy, the nerves in the feet begin to die off, causing burning pain, numbness, and even open wounds. By stabilizing blood sugar, lentils offer a layer of protection that many people overlook. In both Canada and Australia, where plant-based diets are growing in popularity, lentils are being embraced as a powerful tool for cardiovascular health and leg energy. Greek yogurt, particularly unsweetened and full-fat versions, is rich in calcium, potassium, magnesium, and probiotics. These nutrients support muscle function, bone strength, and inflammation control, all key to healthy legs. Calcium and magnesium play a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Without enough of either, leg cramps and restlessness become a constant problem. In the United States, magnesium deficiency is rampant, particularly in older adults and people taking diuretics or blood pressure medications. Greek yogurt helps replenish those minerals, but it also supports gut health, which has a deep connection to inflammation. When the gut is inflamed, it triggers a cascade of immune responses that can affect joints, blood vessels, and even the skin of the legs. Conditions like eczema and psoriasis that appear on the legs often improve when gut health improves. Yogurt also supports bone density, which is critical for preventing fractures in the hips, knees, or ankles, especially for people over 60 in the United Kingdom or Canada, where fall-related injuries are among the top reasons for hospitalization. Just avoid brands with added sugar or artificial flavors. Real Greek yogurt should taste tangy, not sweet. Pineapple contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that reduces swelling and breaks down protein complexes in injured or inflamed tissues. This makes it especially useful for leg injuries, tendinitis, and post-exercise recovery. In the United States, many people rely on ibuprofen or naproxen for chronic leg pain, unaware that over time, these drugs damage the gut and kidneys. Bromelain offers a natural alternative that doesn't come with those side effects. It is often used in physical therapy circles across Canada and Australia as part of nutritional recovery plans. Pineapple is also high in vitamin C and manganese, which help repair connective tissue and support collagen production. If your legs feel stiff in the morning or you have trouble with flexibility in your knees and ankles, weak connective tissue may be the problem. Some people also report that pineapple helps reduce water retention, which shows up as bloating and puffiness in the lower legs. It's important to eat it fresh or frozen. Canned pineapple is often packed in syrup, which adds sugar and inflammation to the mix.